haven't worn dresses on a regular basis in many, many years. But in 2025, I decided I was going to stretch my style muscles a little bit and try to make myself dresses and style them, especially for the office. So in this video, I'm going to share my thoughts on the Ladera Dress by Itch to Stitch and show you a few options in terms of styling. Hi, I'm Izzy, and if you're new here, this channel is all about sewing garments, sewing quilts, and sewing bags. So before I go into the different ways I tried to style my Ladera, let's talk about the pattern and do a bit of a review. So I am wearing the dress. The dress is basically a shirt dress with a fun twist. So it has really fun ties at the waist. They're sewn, well, they're not sewn onto, they're part of the pattern pieces. And then you tie them in the front. So in the back, it doesn't look like there are any waist ties or anything. It's got a full collar and collar stand. It's a fully buttoned up shirt, or dress rather. So the button band goes all the way down. You also have the option of doing a hidden button band, which is kind of cool. The pattern comes in multiple cup sizes. That's one of the things I love about Itch to Stitch. So her woven patterns are for cups A to double D, if I'm not mistaken. And the size range goes from a 00 to a size 40, which accommodates a bust of 63 inches, a waist up to 54¼ and hips up to 62 inches. So a very nice size range. It comes in 3 different sleeve styles. So you've got the short sleeves, which I have made. You also had a short sleeve with the cuff and the long sleeves with the cuff and the button placket or the tower placket and the whole shebang. So real shirt dress. It has inseam pockets, but they're not anchored into anything, so they flop around, and I despise those kinds of pockets, so I didn't put in any in my dress. Now, in hindsight, I could have drafted my own pockets that get sewn into the waist seam, because there is a seam at the waist, and it would not have been that difficult. It just didn't occur to me at all. So this dress has no pockets. The length is supposed to hit you right below the knee. I shortened mine a little bit, and the hem is a bit longer than the pattern calls for. It does hit me right below the knee where it's intended, but I'm a little bit shorter than what the designer drafts for. I'm 5'3". She drafts for 5'6", I believe. So I always have to remove a couple of inches. For fit, obviously it has bust darts, which is amazing. And it also has waist darts in the back for more shaping in the back, probably because the waist ties are only in the front. So if you want a little bit of shaping in the back, you've got those 2 waist darts. It has a back yoke, and everything related to the yoke is sewn in using a burrito method. So everything inside is nice and enclosed. I love the burrito method, although 1 time out of 2, I seem to get confused and I end up sewing the wrong yoke, the wrong side up. And anyways, this happened on this dress. I had to unpick the yokes, undo the whole burrito, and start up again. But I do love the method, and I love the finish it gives you. In terms of fabrics, the pattern recommends mid-weight woven fabric like a linen, a cotton lawn, just a plain cotton poplin, probably linen blends, twill. So yeah, your mid-weight woven fabric. I don't know why it doesn't recommend lightweight, maybe because of the button bands and the collar, and the ties would be really floppy in a lightweight. I think you could still do it, but then you might have to use interfacing in your waist ties if you don't want them to just flop down. So yeah, I used a cotton sateen from Minerva. This is one of their exclusive prints. Absolutely love this fabric. It is so nice and easy to work with. It's not heavy in terms of a cotton. It's very nice and lightweight. A pleasure to sew with. Depending on the size and view you make, you might need up to 4.5 yards of fabric for this, which is a lot because it's not a maxi dress. The skirt is not super full, but the pattern pieces for where the waist tie is are extremely wide. So you have to cut this on a single layer if you want to stay on grain. So I think that's why it requires a little bit more fabric. But yeah, 4.5 yards for the bigger sizes and the long sleeves. So the maximum it'll take is 4.5 yards basically. Construction wise, this pattern, like all It's Just Stitch patterns that I've made in the past, very well drafted. Everything lines up, everything is clear, everything is, you've got your notches where you need notches. Yeah, very, very well drafted. It comes together easily. This is not a fast sew, but it's not difficult. If you've made a button-up shirt before, yeah, Kenneth's instructions are really good. You have step-by-step, you have illustrations. So yeah, her instructions are not as, like, they don't hold your hand as much as like a Helen's Closet pattern would, for example. But they're also not as sparse as Stylark. They're more on the hand-holding side of things, but not as detailed as Helen's. But they're still very, very good. Fit and sizing. So based on my measurement, I decided to make a size 18 at the shoulders and grade out to a 20 at the waist and hips. And I used the double D bust cup pattern pieces. The fit is supposed to be relaxed, and you might see it in the video and pictures I put up. It's a little more fitted on me, probably because I'm an F cup, so it's a little more fitted on me than maybe it should be, but I don't hate it. I really, really don't hate it. It's very comfortable. I can move around without a problem. There is no pulling at all at the buttons, so yeah, I feel pretty good about the size I chose. The final thoughts on the pattern itself, it's a really, really good one. Like, I love my dress. Now, would I make this again? Maybe. But again, the Itch to Stitch patterns are so good at being your basics, but with a twist. So how many shirt dresses do you need with this really fun waist tie in the front? I don't know. I guess I could do one for summer, one for winter, like do a long sleeved one, a short sleeve one, and then just wear each one in their season. So that might work. But this would not be for me a TNT or a pattern that I pull out anytime I want to make a shirt dress, because yeah, this waist tie does kind of make a statement. Oh, I gotta talk to you about the buttons I use, and I'm gonna stand up so you can see them. These are Pigeon Wishes buttons that I got, hopefully you can see them, that I got in the the Beyond the Pink Door advent calendar last year, so in 2023. I'd been holding on to those buttons for all this time because I loved them so much. I really wanted to keep them for the perfect project, and I think they are fabulous with this dress. And I have a bunch of them left. Like, we had a lot of buttons in that little pouch, so very, very happy with my choice of buttons. Now, before I go into the different ways I styled the dress, I did want to say something about adjustments I could have made, that I wish I'd made, and that I should have known better. Anyways, the waist is hitting me a little bit low, and I don't love the look. So if I were to make this again, I would shorten the bodice part by about, and I'm looking down at the picture, maybe 3/4 of an inch, like not by much, but I find that it's low enough that it's bugging me. It's not hitting me at my waist. So that's one thing. But other than that, yeah, I love my new dress. I really, really love my new dress. So the first way that I styled it, very basic, just the dress, black tights, black ankle booties, and love it. This looks really cute, but I feel like the outfit is missing something. It looks very heavy at the bottom with the black tights and the black boots and the longer skirt, and I feel like I'm missing something up here. Plus, like, the bottom half says winter and cold weather, and the top half with the short sleeves say kind of mild weather. So the next thing I tried is just to throw on a black ready-to-wear cardigan that I've had in my closet for a while now. This is my super comfy cardigan. I wear it to work from home. So I tried to just throw it on top of the dress, and don't love the look. I think maybe because the cardigan is too long and the dress is a little bit long, so I feel like it's looking a little bit sloppy. So just as a reminder, my style guideposts are polished, which is the most important one, understated, and fun. This look to me isn't super polished. So although it is very comfortable, I was, very nice and snuggly and warm. Actually wore this at my desk all day today. And yeah, it works, kind of. The look is understated because the black kind of brings down the print a little bit. Although the print is not super bright. That's what I love about this fabric. The print is fun, but it's also understated because they're not super bright colors. And it's on a dark background. It's got black, like, I don't know what these are. They're like blotches all over the fabric. So yeah, understated. So cardigan, 3 out of 5, let's say. Next, I went in my closet and grabbed my black Metra blazer by Love Notions that I made about a year ago now, I think. Yeah. And that, to me, looks better. So the Metra is a little bit shorter. I don't look or feel as frumpy with the Metra. I find it gives a nice polished look, nice professional look. It keeps the outfit, again, understated and fun. But yeah, I really, really like that look. And I could definitely go to the office dressed like that with maybe bigger earrings because you can't really see my jewelry. Yeah, I really, really like this style. And these little boots are super comfortable. I love that they are pointy-ish. Like the very tip of them is square, so they're very comfortable. They don't squish my toes, and they have a block heel that's about this high, so they're very, very comfy. I like this outfit. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 because nothing is perfect in life. And then I figured this is short sleeves, so I can probably wear this in the spring and summer. So how about I try styling it with no tights and my cute pink shoes that are basically the exact same pink as the pink in the fabric. And I really like this look. So this to me looks fun. It looks polished. Yeah, completely appropriate for the office in the spring or summertime. Although, you know, with the air conditioning, it gets really cold in the office, so I'd probably need to bring my Metra blazer. But even with the Metra, this would look really nice with the pink shoes. So again, some fun jewelry, like some fun earrings for summer or spring. I think this would make a really, really cute outfit. And then I tried other combinations. So with the pink shoes again and no tights, but go a little more casual, I tried it with my Ilford jacket that I just finished like a few weeks ago. I did find buttons for it, for those of you who were wondering, and I've sewn them on. And yeah, I like this look, not as much as the blazer look, but I do like the Ilford with this dress. It, like I said, it takes it down a notch in terms of formality, but it still looks polished, understated, and fun, even more fun because this is a fun jacket. So I love this look. And yeah, to go for lunch or dinner in a restaurant that's, you know, air conditioned, I think this would be super cute. And then finally, I tried to push the formality even further with, you know, if I were to go to a barbecue or run some errands and I really wanted some comfortable shoes in the summer, I have some really fun pink sandals. So I tried the sandals with the dress, and again, I like the look. I think that would be a super fun summer outfit to, yeah, go get groceries or run some errands. I wouldn't be able to wear those shoes to work, but definitely around the house, if I'm working from home and I want to wear the dress, I think this would be a super cute outfit. One thing I did not try, and I should have tried, is I have some really fun pink sneakers. So that might have been a really cool look, again, for a bit of a more casual vibe with the dress. Now I'm looking at all these pictures without a layer on, and I have to say I prefer the dress with a layer. And the reason for that is I find it takes the emphasis, or it takes the eye away from my middle or my midsection, which is one of my, you know, body shape goals. I love that the waist high is in the middle, but when I wear a layer on top, not only does it bring the eyes towards the middle, so focusing on the middle and then up and down for those vertical lines created by the blazer, I think I like that look a little bit better. So maybe for the spring summer, I could try and find a lightweight cardigan to wear with the dress, especially if I'm going to wear it to the office where it's a little bit cold, again, because of air conditioning. So a few different ways of styling my dress. I have to say, I was feeling very out of practice wearing a dress. I wasn't sure like what type of shoes to wear with it and the length of the layers I wanted to wear. But then taking the pictures really, really helped. So if you're thinking or trying to find new ways of wearing your me-made clothes, just go in your closet and grab a few things, put them on your body and take pictures, because the Ilford jacket I did not think would work with this dress at all, but I look at the picture and it's kind of cute. So, and I would not have thought that a dress that length would work with flat shoes, although those pink shoes do have a little bit of a heel. But yeah, it works, and I'm comfortable, and I think the whole outfit is cute. So stop worrying about rules and what those rules say you should and shouldn't do. The best thing to do, I've learned today while taking all these pictures, is to just put the things on your body, take some pictures, and objectively look at them. And if you like them, then it works, and who cares about the rules, right? I would love to know in the comments below if you've ever made the Ladera dress, and if you did, what you thought of it. Did it work for you? And I would love to know what you think of my dress and how I styled it. And if you have any ideas of additional ways I could try and style it, please also leave those down in the comments. Again, I'm a little out of practice wearing dresses, so be kind, please. All right, thank you so much for stopping by. Now, if you feel like sticking around, this video here is one that YouTube thinks you might like. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.